So today I'm with Lisa. Lisa, I noticed you have bruising on your face. What happened to your face, Lisa?
I don't know. I woke up and it's like, I don't know. I think it might be some type. I probably should go to the doctor, but it's like it just has swelling on it. It's nothing that, nothing happened to me. I pick my face, so that probably could be what it's from. Some, maybe there's an infection. I don't know.
So nobody hit you, no
No,
violence?
No. It's swollen from me picking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you currently homeless out here on the streets of Phoenix?
I am.
How long's that been going on?
Oh, I've been homeless for about 6 years. Yeah.
No family, no.
No, they've tried to help. Some few of them have done what they can, but if I leave and come back out here, then it probably discourages them. So they just stopped helping.
When's the last time you talked to your family?
I keep staying in contact with my dad. He's very close to where I'm at, so I talk to him, but he just gets discouraged and it's sad. It makes me sad. So
Where does that discouragement come from? Is it because you've burnt bridges with them, or because they try to help you, but you don't want that type of help, or what do you think?
I think they just want me to get help, and they know that I can, and I haven't, so it upsets them, and so they just get sad. I think that they just think a lot of negative things, which are probably, they could be true, it is upsetting and discouraging to them.
And they're trying to get you help as far as treatment. What are you currently using?
Drugs wise, you mean?
Yes.
Meth and blues pills.
So you're using both?
Yeah.
What's the difference for you between meth and blues?
The difference?
Yeah.
One's an upper, one's a downer, obviously. So yeah. And to me, I guess they just balance each other out. So I'm too high on blues and I smoke meth. Too high meth, smoke blues.
Wow. Most people that I talk to, like 95%, do blues only. So it's interesting how they stay on blues, right? Because they like that downer feeling. They're out, slumped out.
Yeah.
But you balance it, you say, right?
Yeah, which is so silly to me. It's just like a catching, chasing a monkey or something. It's ridiculous. Even I think that when I'm doing it, I think, oh, that's so stupid. Now I need clear, to wake up. It's really stupid. It's dumb. Waste a lot of money. Shit.
How much money do you need per day to sustain your habit?
Do I need is probably the great question, because wanting would be a different situation. Hundreds a day I could probably spend, but at least $58 a day at least.
Okay. I've asked people, how many pills of blues do you smoke per day, and some say 50, some say 100, some say 5. Like if I was asking you about blues pills, like how many of those do you consume per day?
Yeah, about 10.
Okay.
10 a day.
So that's a big difference between 50 and 100, like other people, and 10. Why is that? Because
your
tolerance is
I don't know
lower?
how they afford that. I can't afford that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cost.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you could afford it, how many blues would you do per day?
Probably that many. It's insane, the addiction I have to opiates. It's insane. I tell people, if I didn't have Starbucks back in the day, I would have a fit. A major fit. It was a physical fit that I would have. And that's the same kind of thing I do with blues. If I don't have one, it's insane. And then the things that I'll go through or do to get one is just crazy. So, yeah, it's really bad. I always tell people, don't do it. Don't try it. No matter what, don't try it. I would have never ever, I didn't even like the smell of them. So all I did was G. I did G for 3 years with a boyfriend I had. And he was homeless too, and he got sent to prison. And a couple people I talked to, they would smoke G and then do like black, which is heroin. And then the pills came out and everybody just lost their mind. Everybody just started doing blues. And so that's how I did. I would smoke G and then smoke blues. And that's how I even, it is like little by little, your addiction just gets different, So I would never thought I'd be smoking blues, but I am.
What's the youngest person you've seen out here?
I would have to say maybe I've seen a 13-year-old out here. 13, 14, 15. It is upsetting, just even like that. I have kids too that are adults now, You know, they miss me, and they probably, you know, but I would hate to, you know, they dabbled in like marijuana in high school, you know, and stuff like that, but I would hate to see them, you know, even thinking about smoking pills.
Why do you think it's affecting the youth so much with these pills?
I'm telling you, the addiction's insane. The euphoria of the high it's astronomical. And I don't know if there's people that are over 18 that watch this channel, or if you're under, but I mean, it's better than sex. It's insane. The euphoria of the high is insane. So that just for that 1 second of the high, I mean, it's like how crack, you know, I've never tried crack, but I hear crack, the high is just like that too. It's just really the best high you've ever had, but for like 2 seconds, and it's the same thing, this exact same thing with pills. So it's like a euphoria for like, you know, 2 seconds, but I mean, so you keep smoking it, chasing that high, obviously.
Wow. You mentioned you have kids, they're adults now. So at some point you were a mom, you were raising children.
Yeah.
Would you call it a normal life?
Absolutely.
What disrupted that normal life?
I married someone who I should have never married, ever. We were doing, you know, the mundane 9 to 5 thing, whatever, but my misery was insane. I didn't realize that it was one of those where I was driving home one day and I wanted to drive my car on the other side of the freeway. That's how upset I was, just from a phone call from him. So I was miserable, and I just started partying with my sister, and she's out here too. She's homeless out here. My sister, both of our sisters. One of them moved to Colorado, but my other one, she's looking at prison time right now.
Wow. So there's like a little hole within you you're trying to fill because of maybe trauma you've had, or just that abusive relationship you've had. Because I've heard that before, whether it's physical, mental, emotional abuse that they've experienced, right, at a young age, in marriage. People just go to these pills to seek solace and comfort and just numb from life. So it's a similar story I've heard many times before, unfortunately, Lisa, right?
Yeah.
What advice would you have for other parents out there that have a normal 9 to 5 life and they're struggling? And what would you tell them to stay on the path, the right path? Don't veer into this lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what. First of all, you know, things I've heard, if you're religious or not, but it says sin always takes you farther than you want it to go. So if you try something, it's gonna you know, entrap you and just take you. You know, it's vicious and it's violent. So don't even try it. You know, don't even try it. If someone offers you something, don't try it. And obviously there's other help. There's churches, there's counseling, there's, you know, people that you can talk to. So if you're going through something, you know, talk to people. I tried to talk to people, but I mean, I never thought that you know, that I would be out here. But I mean, I'm a hopeful person. I'm a survivor. I'm a overcomer, and so I went through this for a reason. I know that I'm gonna get out of it somehow. I know there's places that can help me. I know that no matter what I am gonna get out here. There's people out here that it's dark for them. I've lost so many people that I knew that died and stuff like that. So it can be a deadly thing, but. And then just know that it can lead to death. So just don't do it. Just don't you know, let yourself get to a place where you just have lost control of who you are and what you want to do in life, because, you know, that's kind of where I was. It's just I just lost control and I didn't care. I think everything that ever ailed me in life just hit me at one time, and I you know.
Sounds like you became self-destructive.
Yeah.
You mentioned there's a possibility of death out here, right? With this lifestyle, these pills, the violence. Let me show you. This is Gabby. That's Gabby. You might have seen her out here. She's 22 years old. She was out here in the streets for about 5 years. She just passed away on May 19th. So I talked to her in this area 2 times last year. So
Did she have a black boyfriend?
Yep, Tyson.
She died?
She died.
Why?
What do you think?
She overdosed?
The doctors don't know exactly, but she was consuming these pills and she stopped breathing, and didn't get enough oxygen to her brain.
Oh, I knew her.
So you did know her.
Yeah.
That's sad, right? 22 years. She had just turned 22.
Oh, that makes me sad. I knew her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So there it is again. Death knocking on people's door, right? People that you know.
Yeah.
And doesn't that scare you that it could be you next time?
It does. I mean, this is nothing who I used to be at all. You could never pay me to say I would be out here like this, and I know that's why I stay away from my kids, because it horrifies them to even look at me.
Lisa, there's hope for you, okay?
Yeah.
Don't give up on yourself. People do love you. I'm sure your family, your kids, they miss you tremendously. But sometimes they don't know what to do, right? But ultimately, you're the one that's going to control your destiny, right? You have to decide to get well, get better, right? That's what I used to tell Gabby, right? That's what her family used to tell her. But it was her decision. It's her choice.
Yeah.
So don't let this addiction take you down. Enough with the self-destruction. Seek help, seek solace, go to church, go to treatment center. You already know the way it works, right? Lots of treatment centers out there, lots of churches that want to help you. Reach out to your father, your children who miss you and love you. Ask for help and just get it done, right? Just turn a new leaf, write a new chapter in your life, because there's nothing out here but death and misery. Okay? Lisa, I'm gonna say thank you very much for talking to me. I really appreciate you opening up, sharing your story. If your family, your children sees this, what message do you have for them?
I don't want to leave it on this. I wouldn't want to say anything, but just that I love them and I want to get better. I want to get better.
Sounds good. I'm gonna hand you a goodie bag. That bag is donated by one of my subscribers, a friend of mine. Her name is Shorty. Let's check out the contents of that bag. Let me know if those are items that you could use.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Shirt, toiletries, little snack packs, right?
Yeah. Awesome.
Socks.
Yep.
And there's also like a little letter, right?
Yeah.
A little letter in there. Can you open it up just to read it really quick?
Oh. Okay. It says the whole thing.
Yes.
First, I want to say thank you for accepting this blessing bag for my friends and family help me make for you. I only ask that you do me a favor and say a prayer for me as I battle my struggle with depression, anxiety, and awful thoughts as well. When you can, please pay it forward and bless someone by simply being a friend and helping someone in need. I hope these items help out a little. Be safe and please call Art to go to treatment. Give it a shot, please. We really care about you. I am praying for you. Stay up, stay blessed, stay strong, Shorty. Okay.
So I'm gonna give you my number so you can call me if you
Okay.
do need a Reddit treatment or somebody to talk to or a ride to your families or something. Okay. I'm also gonna grab you lunch. Lunch has been donated by my subscribers, so I'll go grab you some lunch. Lisa, thank you very much. Stay safe, and we'll keep stay updated. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.